fuck happened yesterday? Well, I'm just gonna rant off the top of my head and try to remember what the fuck happened and just talk about it. Let's start with the game that's freshest in my memory, which is the... What am I doing? Suns versus Mavs. Can we just talk about... What the... Not even can we just... No shit, I'm gonna address the elephant in the room. What the fuck was that? What the fuck happened? They were... I'm in disbelief that happened. I thought this was going to be a close-ass game. I thought both games were going to be close, but here we are. But how? How? Listen, everyone has an off day every now and then, but there's an off day, and then there's fucking that. And then I guess Luka and Spencer Dinwiddie couldn't miss a fucking shot, and everyone was just hitting their threes on the Mavs. So I don't know, but how does that happen? I don't... Anyway, fuck. Luka is insane. Every time he took those 2 steps back, I was just like, okay, that's sick. That's going in. And it did. And Spencer Dinwiddie was great, not only off the catch, but off the dribble. He was doing really well creating his own shots. So, shit. Anyway, Mavs are against the Warriors. That's an intriguing-ass series. I'll talk about that in another video. Yeah. Wow. I'm just in disbelief. And the thing is, that game doesn't do justice how close this series was. Now, were there too many close games? No. But I do feel bad. I feel bad for Chris Paul, because who the fuck goes... Like, that's a horrible way to go out. But now also... That's also more than a bit on him. Not that one game, but the past 4. He played well in the 4th quarter yesterday when they were down 40 for most of it. By the way, let me just point out the final score. Mavs won by 33. That doesn't do shit for justice. That doesn't do justice. That doesn't do justice for just how horrid they played and how much there was just such a huge gap. You could tell who showed, like, that doesn't do justice how lopsided this game was. Wow. Anyway, I need to get off that fucking score and how bad that was. Because, like, Chris Paul played like shit for the last 4 games. Let's just say it how it is. I like Chris Paul. That's just not how you play. I think what's frustrating about him is that he's so much better than that. But now the Suns are so much better than that. But I feel like they're going to end up being the new Utah Jazz. And then DeAndre Ayton, I don't know what the fuck you do with him. Of course, ideally he stays. I don't know if they have the cap space. I think they do. But I don't know. Well, shit. They just signed Mikal Bridges to an extension. No, they don't. Really. But I don't really know how salary cap works. Like, I do, but don't. Shit. I don't know what you do with him. I don't know what you do with Ayton. Because he's going to get a max. That's how it works. Do you do a signing trade? I don't know. But my take. This is a call and a fucking half, but I think you trade Chris Paul while he has value. Of course, he did implode in the playoffs. But that doesn't mean he doesn't still have value, because he's Chris Paul. He will elevate a terrible team to an at least 500 team. I don't know what you do with him. Well, with the team. Now, once again, I'm saying trade. I don't know what for. I don't know what package you do. I don't know what package you get. But I do think you trade him while he has value. He's 37. Fuck are you going to do? He's got... Of course, his playstyle doesn't require a crazy amount of athleticism. That's why he's still playing pretty well for the most part. I don't know what you do. Like, not what you do. He's got like 2 more years, 1 or 2 more years, I think. He's going to want to go to a contender. He does not have room to rebuild. I don't know. Anyway. I don't know what you do. And now the Mavs, honestly, if they play like that for the rest of the playoffs, they're going to win it all. It's simple as that. They hit their shots. Now, that sounds easy, but I know it's not. But they've been the team. They've hit their shots for most of their games. So for them, you always say if you hit your shots, you'll win. Hit your open shots. And a lot of teams struggle with that. They're a team that rarely ever struggles with their open shots. At least I haven't seen them struggle with that. And Jason Kidd also deserves a hell of a lot of credit. Because you look at their team. Player for player, they are not that good of a defensive team. Like, Dorian Finney-Smith, which he's a good defender. Do not get me wrong. But the fact that he is, by far, let's be real, their best defender. Tell me if I'm wrong, Mavs fans. But he's their best defender by a lot. And they're doing as well as they're doing. Holy shit. Like, that's something. Anyway, let's go on to the Celtics versus Bucks. Oh, this series was so fucking stressful, but I did say at the half of Game 7, Celtics are going to pull away. I just feel it because Giannis didn't play well in the second half. Let's go. I love Giannis. He played fatigued. Anyone would be fatigued if you have to play like how he was for 7 games, 40 minutes every game. Anyone would be fatigued. And he just showed it. And what's frustrating about the Bucks is that they showed in the Suns series their best way of winning. Not just they moved away from Giannis strong, Giannis big, Giannis fast, Giannis drive, Giannis score or get fouled. They moved away from that and went to using him more on the inside and passing him the ball while he's on the inside and whatnot. And that's what won them the title last year. That's what got them the 4 games in the finals. But then they went back to Giannis fast, Giannis big, Giannis strong, Giannis run, Giannis score. And he got fucking exhausted. And at a point, you can't just keep doing that. So I'm frustrated for Bucks fans. And kind of as a neutral, I like Milwaukee. I love Giannis. And I like Drew Holiday a lot, too. You've shown that you know how to win. You've shown you know the strategy. You just don't play it. And it's so frustrating for them. Not for me, I'm ecstatic. But, yeah. And the Celtics, Grant Williams, holy fucking shit. He had a bad Game 6 and Game 5, but he was good. He was really good. That Game 1 blowout kind of was always going to happen because we had to figure out how to guard Giannis, and we figured out it wasn't double teaming. Because we tried that with KD. KD's not as good of a playmaker, a passer, as Giannis. He's not. And yeah, He's not, so we could afford to double him. And they don't have their best shooter other than Seth Curry and Kyrie is Bruce Brown. If Bruce Brown's going to beat us, then cool, good for him. That didn't happen, we swept them. In case you forgot, in case we weren't annoying enough about it. Anyway, what a series. I do feel bad for Giannis. He'll be back. They'll be back. If Chris Middleton was playing, let's be fucking real, they would have won the series. But you can put an asterisk behind every single NBA champion ever. Not like we're gonna win the finals, because the road we would have is fucking horrid. Anyway. Shit. I'll do previews in the next video. That's all. I think I'm at like 11 minutes. Yeah, I'm at 11 minutes. Fuck. Okay. Anyway, yeah. Talk to you guys in the next video. Thanks for bearing with me.